Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yes, so let me just quick save here real quick. I had a little bit of a problem with this mission last time. If you guys might be wondering what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be pretty fun here. That's all I can say. Lots of fun. Amazingness. Oh my god. No, I've decided that, well, first let's get away from here for a little, just a little bit, there we go. That's good enough for now. I've decided we are going to be doing our refueling, and, yeah, it's going to be a very, very annoyingly hard process. I'm just kidding, hopefully. No, so I've really wanted to do this whole refueling thing for a while now, and I just haven't really had the time. So hopefully we can do this and all that really amazing stuff. I have found a few problems, nothing too serious, but basically I don't like the way that this refueling pod or whatever you want to call it, because yeah, I'm not really liking the way it, works and everything else. So turn that off. Yeah, whoa, come on. We got 53 minutes until our burn. I think I'm going to just time warp through most of that. I don't really think anybody wants to see that. I mean, raise your hands or let me know in the comments if you really want me to wait 53 full minutes, and all that good stuff. Yeah, just, let me know about those kinds of things. And I think that's min-miss right there, which is actually kind of cool. So yeah, not too much has been going on. I've been, just kind of working on this. I ended up kind of accidentally deleting something. And basically that was our last mission, because I ended up launching this mission and I hit quick save without realizing, and yeah, everything basically went bye-bye as far as what I added onto in the last episode, I should say. But I'm just gonna end up relaunching that stuff, replacing it, and I didn't really get too far after I shot. After the video was over with, all I really did was I just attached the other ones. I got them all attached, and and then I kind of didn't like, because if you notice, there was 4 of them and there was only 3 places. I ended up just putting one on there in a random spot, like, because those pods, those, like, they're almost like a little pod for the hab modules. I ended up placing one like underneath it, kind of sideways in a different configuration, but it really just didn't look right to me, and I couldn't get it straight, and it was that whole thing has been kind of a pain. So let's get ourselves to the Mun SS. No, not the Mun SS. What am I even thinking about? Oh, I was like, oh yeah, there it is. It's in orbit right there. There it is. Ha ha ha. No, but yeah, to the new subscriber who was like, oh, can you actually do some gameplay footage and all that other stuff? Yeah, that video wasn't really, one of my normal videos. Generally, when I shoot something where I throw it together real quickly, I'll show you guys something that I just did and I didn't do on camera, and if there's been a kind of a lag in videos like there was, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm gonna be shooting more videos again, so don't worry, is basically all I'm saying. Now I'm hoping that I can actually take off like this, and this is actually going to work. Otherwise, I don't know, I might have to end up burning more fuel than needed or something, because basically I don't know if this is going to be conflicting with the moon, which it looked like it did last time, which in that case I'm going to have to figure something out. Otherwise I'm going to have to basically dock up something to this moon station and bring it out further, because I guess it's just not working at that altitude at all. Because I kind of planned on it to be something that is going to be used for moon missions and stuff like that. What is going on? I'm trying to throttle down and it wasn't throttling down. I'm like, what? Yeah, so I'm thinking I might have to do a redesign on this thing. I'm not 100% certain. I just don't like how long it took to refuel, but you know, I there's not much I really think I can do about that. You know, it's going to be basically that pretty much. You know, I'm not going to really be able to change too much on this, not unless if I actually end up redesigning the thing. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I'm going to lean more towards a redesign, but the main problem lies in the fact that a redesign will also mean I have to bring a new one out there and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to first do my burn just so I don't get anywhere near the moon again, because I had some kind of strange problem with that, and then afterwards I'm just going to fix everything else. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's not going to be a long burn, so I'm just turning SAS on right now, or RCS I should say. Yeah, so you know, I should re-clarify, you know, the last one where I was answering a question, and I think I should have mentioned this before. I mean, if you guys got questions for me, feel free to answer, you know, post a comment, send me an email, you know, whatever. Post it on my Twitter, my Facebook, something. You know, you don't need to, I mean, I would prefer if they were all, like, you know, either in a video, or if you emailed them to me, or posted them on Twitter, because on Twitter or anywhere else it's all kind of in one spot, and you know, I'll be able to answer them for you as quick as I can, and you know, I'll be able to see them, because I'm always connected to Twitter and Facebook and everything else. With YouTube, you know, I can see who has subscribed to me and who's posted comments, but I don't generally check that all the time. You know, it's like I maybe check it once a day, and I'll respond back with, you know, something or whatever. But you know, I'm glad to see that everyone's loving my videos and all my good stuffs, and you know, it's making me happy as days go on, of all the newer subscribers and the new people that are coming and joining in. You know, one thing I kind of noticed recently, and it's actually kind of made me upset a little bit, is I noticed Kurt J. Mack hasn't really been making a lot of videos involving Kerbal at all. And I don't know, it almost seems like he's either done with the game or something. Like, I'm not going to spread some rumor here or anything like that. That's, you know, you would have to actually go on his page and ask him something like that. But, you know, it almost seems like he's just kind of not doing anything involving Kerbal anymore. You know, it's been like 10 or 12 episodes on his regular channel. If you guys watch his stuff, which I usually do, I at least try to. I kind of switch it up between him and Yogscast and just freaking everybody. So, and C-Nanners too, definitely. But no, I just noticed that he really hasn't been doing any videos involving this game for a while, so I wonder what, you know, I'm sure he's probably either got something really cool planned, or he just kind of hasn't been doing much with this game, which I, in a sense, understand, because I myself, you know, I remember one of his episodes, he kind of basically stated that you know, he has been sort of running out of material, if you want to say that. And you know, with this game, it's, you know, a little bit of a hit and miss kind of thing, where you know, you can only go so far. And when you're, you know, when you have something built like the stuff that I have built, you know, after a while, things tend to get a little stale. You know, it's like, okay, so I can do this, or I can do this, you know, and right now I'm getting, you know, I keep on coming up with new ideas to keep myself, you know, focused in the game, but, alright, I need to, let me bust out the game face here for 1 second. So if I pull this in a little bit, right there is gonna be perfect. You know, yeah, I keep myself a little busy, you know, with this game. It's just, you know, things are getting a little stale here and there. You know, there's certain things that, you know, I resort to building, like, really big stuff, or, you know, whatever else. But, you know, I'm not, like, too overly excited about going to other planets. And it's not because I can't reach them. It's just that it's not really, you know, there's really no incentive, in a sense. Like, there's just not really much you can do once you get there. It's like, okay, so I've been to Eve. What do I do when I get there? Send down probes. You know, that's all you can do. And I know there's a lot of... Oh, crap. There we go. Let's kind of get those defined a little bit. Turn that off. But, you know, there's not very much incentive to go there. I guess that's my main gripe. And I'm sure plenty of you guys are like, well, you could still go there and, you know, do X, Y, and Z. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I am not saying I'm not going there. My main thing is just that, yeah, I'm not too, I'm not, like, in a rush. Put it that way. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's a pretty big separation, actually. Whoa. This is going to be a little nutty. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for now, and then once I get it close enough, I'll start refining it down and everything else. But no, I plan on doing all the things. It's just, you know, the time thing. You know, it's... Right now, I'm in a good position because my school is ending very soon, and I will have a lot of free time on my hands just to sit around and play Kerbal. And I also just bought a new game. Some of you guys, if you're like really, you know, if you want to see me play, you know, I'll record a few videos possibly. It's Don't Starve. I've been watching Yogscast Sips play that game like crazy, and it really just got me interested. Thor LP also played it, so you know, I was considering playing it, and yeah, I just kind of want to play it. It's really an interesting title. It almost has that Minecraft-like feel to it, I guess, and you know, it's kind of an exciting little thing to me. It's different. It's kind of like Minecraft, but not like Minecraft. So, alright. I need to RCS this. Let's see. Oh my god, why is it freaking out? Why is there 6 pedals if there's only 4 directions? Alright, let's see here. It's funny how small this distance really looks when you're doing normal orbiting, but that is... yeah, that is a boatload far away. Alright. Alright. Whoa. There we go. Oh, God. Well, that's not too bad. Slow that down. And yeah, I'm just going to meet up with this thing, and I'm going to start refueling. And you know, I think I'm going to leave it in the orbit that it's in right now. And you know, afterwards I'll make some slight changes to it and everything else. So we'll you know, maybe I'll make some changes to it, I should say, to, you know, help correct the orbit and everything else. Because I don't think I'm going to really struggle docking with this thing. At least, I hope. There we go. Alright, so let's get this thing heading towards it, and we're going to do our normal docking up. Alright, we need to... Let's see, I think 25 might be good. Let's see, I think if we aim a little bit ahead of it, that way we don't have to worry so much when it moves. I think 20 is going to be good. There we go. I'll stick with that. I don't know, we might have just aimed off in the wrong direction, I think. Whatever. This thing's about to load too, which isn't going to be a good thing, because this is just... It's mother of lag about to come, so this should be interesting. Wait, no, I'm not gonna do that, because that's not gonna really... I'm just gonna cancel out this speed. Yep, there it is, it's loading. Oh god. So, is there anything that you guys would like me to do as well? Because that's another thing I wanted to ask. You know, I've kind of covered tutorials on getting to the moon, mid-miss, into orbit, and all that other good stuff. I mean, I was considering doing like a Eve tutorial or a Duna tutorial, but it just doesn't, you know, I'm not really too interested in doing that, at least right now, but you know, maybe in sometime in the near future I will be. So, but it just really hasn't been too much of an interest right now as far as what I would like to do. But, you know, if there's like anything that you guys would like to see, I did try a mission to the sun, and that had to be one of my longest missions, next to like my first Jool mission, which was kind of silly to me as well. But my first Jool mission was all ion powers, ion powered. It was like an ion powered craft, and I fell asleep and I ended up waking up as I was exiting the solar system. And what was it? Going to the sun wasn't really anything that great. I ended up getting about I think lower than Moho orbit, I should say, and it was cool, I guess, but I wasn't really like too blown away by it or anything. It wasn't like anything too serious, but it was pretty good, you know, whatever. I gotta slow myself down, because I am going very too fast, yeah, ja. Wow, and this thing is just a lagathon. Alright. Wow, this game is like officially get the RCS on. There we go. I gotta stop it from moving, I think. And that should solve my problems. But yeah, this design, I mean, it is actually working pretty well, but wow, that is some major lag. I actually haven't seen... Maybe I'm running something in the background, I don't know. Sometimes when I run some minor things in the background, it kind of messes with my game a little bit, but... Alright, let's see what we can get. once we get close too, sometimes it picks up once it gets really close. So turn RCS on, SAS on, and we need to slow ourselves down, and I'll put it in chase. So this is gonna be my game face here for a minute or two, just to orientate myself. Alright, now turn time warp on. There we go. Yeah, this is not gonna be that bad. Oh, I'm a little concerned with the lag, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Okay, we gotta bring this thing around. Alright. Yeah, now it's gonna be all funky. Wonky. But yeah, let's see what else has been going on. I mean, you know, I got my partnership. If you guys haven't heard me talk about that in my last episode or whatever, but you know, I did that mostly for you guys, because I was afraid my videos were going to end up getting deleted or something by YouTube, or you know, something crazy, and you know, I just didn't want anything to happen to those. So I figured joining a partnership would be a good thing. You know, once again, I'm not really, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are all about the money and everything else, and I'm not really into discussing, you know, how much, you know, I'm making or anything like that. You know, I'm not going to rub that into people's faces. You know, not like I'm making, you know, intense amounts of money off of doing any of this or anything, but, you know, everybody has the right to do this, and I just, you know, the one thing I want to clarify is just that, like, I don't really care so much for the money. I just don't want my stuff deleted, and I think I've always kind of just been, I've always been basically scared that, like, I was going to log on one day, and basically everything that I've done ever since the beginning was going to be gone. So that's kind of been that was like my major factor that kind of just made me want to do it. So more so than anything, just I don't want to lose any of my stuff, and you know, I like you guys and everything else, and I think this is, the Kerbal Space Program community has to be like the coolest and probably one of the best communities. Honestly, it's just you know, everyone's been like insanely helpful. I mean, there's oh god. No, everyone's been insanely helpful, and you know, I always appreciate everybody's comments and everyone's just input on everything, regardless of what it is. It's, you know, even if it's somebody just saying like, oh yeah, you know, your videos are awesome or whatever. I mean, those are the kind of comments, though, honestly, that kind of make me want to keep doing videos. And that's, you know, it's like a chain reaction. I make one video, then somebody new subscribes, and they're like, oh my god, your videos are amazing. And then I'm like, okay, well, it's time to make another video. And then it's just a constant thing of making a new video, and then another one, and then another one, and another one. But yeah, trying to not to do so much talking in this episode, but see how far that got me. Oh god, come on. Wow, I should have been a little bit more prepared for that. Alright, if I... Wow, this is just like going right at it, almost. I haven't even really had to change much. Oh, there we go. Turn off RCS. There we go. Wow. That was a pretty good docking, I do have to say. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. I mean, I could show you guys some of the refueling for a second or two, but no, it's just been fun, guys. And for my 80th episode, I'm pretty happy with everything. And oh yeah, I wanted to mention live streaming too. If you guys would like to see me do live streams, I kind of have the ability to do so. I have some ideas for missions and stuff we could do. I'm not really 100% sure on how to set everything up, but I could always just look into it, do some testing and everything else. But, if you guys would like to see live streams, let me know. And, maybe I'll do one random night. It would be very spontaneous, so I couldn't give you, like, okay, I'm gonna do live stream X, Y, and Z. Maybe I'd be able to warn you a week in advance. And I think a week is sufficient, but, if anything, I would really love to just have the ability to do live streams all the time. But my internet connection doesn't permit it, so the best I can do is take my computer and all my stuff to a friend's house that I know, and they do not have the availability to do it all the time, but sometimes, there's been a few times already where they told me, okay, if you want to go and do one, come over right now because you can do one. And I've considered it, but then at the same time, I was like, yeah, no, it's going to be too late. Nobody's going to even watch. So, some of you guys might hate me for saying that, but I'll, just let me, in comments, if I can, the more feedback I get, the better my decisions will be and everything else. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. If you haven't already subscribed, do all that good stuff. Check out my Facebook, my Twitter, and I always post the latest Kerbal updates. And yeah, I will see you next time.